Okay, I'm sitting with Sergio Romo. All right, Sergio, we're going to start off with getting to know you questions here. What kind of music is on your iPod?
You'll find a lot of rap in there, a lot of hip hop, you know, Lil Wayne, Young Jeezy, Gucci Mane. So I'm also getting into that little dubstep right now, you know, little Skrillex, you know, and you know, enjoying a little upbeat stuff.
Nice, that's cool. All right. So what's your favorite baseball movie?
Ooh, baseball movie. To be honest, it's For the Love of the Game.
Okay.
I also find a way to get lost in the game. I take a lot of pride and I feel privileged to play this game and to be able to do it at the stage that I do. I mean, it's unbelievable. So I feel I can relate more to that movie.
Okay, sounds good. All right. What's something that you love to do other than playing baseball?
I love to play Xbox. I'm a video gamer. I go in there and I play online Call of Duty. I also play online dynasties and college football. I'm right now kind of hooked on that 2K12, the NBA 2K12. You know, things like that. I'm a video gamer. I play Xbox.
All right. If you weren't playing baseball, what profession would you be in?
I'd probably be a professional BMXer. I'm just kidding. I think I'd be a NASCAR driver. No, to be honest, I'd probably be teaching somewhere Spanish. So my major in college was Spanish teaching. I wanted to be a Spanish teacher. I wanted to coach baseball. I wanted to go back to my hometown and be that coach, you know, and try to give kids an opportunity that I got, you know, teaching what I've learned throughout the years. So probably venture to say I'd be teaching Spanish in high school and coaching some baseball.
All right, sounds good. On an off day, where are fans likely to spot you?
Oh, wow. Probably sitting on my couch playing Xbox.
That's cool. All right. Who was your favorite player as a kid growing up, and who do you think is the best baseball player of all time?
My favorite player growing up was Greg Maddux. I've always been a guy, I played baseball, you know, obviously since I was a little kid, Little League and went out, I've always been a pitcher, and I never threw harder. All the other kids threw harder than me, but I could put the ball where I wanted to, and Greg Maddux was that type of pitcher. He had become that type of pitcher at that part of his career that I was able to watch him. So Greg Maddux, my favorite all time. Best all time, I mean, there's a list where you can just sit there and pick guys that I've been able to see personally myself. I mean, you got to look at, you know, talent-wise, guys like A-Rod and like the Pujols that I've been able to see. But going by historical people that know stats and backgrounds of other people, I got to go with the orange and black. That's Willie Mays, man.
Oh, nice. Attaboy. Okay. At what age did you realize you could make a career out of playing baseball?
I was probably 5 years old. I mean, I couldn't tell you when the first time I said I was going to be a baseball player, but I do know that is the first, like, you asked me what I was going to be when I was going to grow up, I'm going to be a baseball player. I'm going to be a baseball player. And yeah, I had a backup plan, but this is what I've always wanted to do. This is who I am. My dad plays baseball. My little brother plays baseball. My sister plays softball. You know, I mean, it's in the family. So I've always been a baseball player.
So, are you the best athlete in the family?
No, my dad. He's 54 years old, and I'm pretty sure he can still run me down.
Nice. Is there any teams out there that you follow in other sports?
Yeah, I grew up liking everything my dad liked. My dad's my hero, so it was basically all LA. I grew up liking the LA Rams, LA Lakers, Dodgers. Still a Rams fan. But I mean,
I think I close, man. I'm afraid that I'll be like Brady.
Yeah, basically those guys.
Okay. All right, let's get on to some baseball questions now. Nothing crazy here. What's your typical off-season day been like?
Oh, so far this year I've been privileged because I have a newborn. He's 5 months now, Rex, my son, and I've been spending time with him a lot. But head to the gym in the morning. I'm there from probably about 9 to about 1:30. Working with our trainers at our facilities back in Arizona, and then I come back and it's family time, you know. Try to be a good dad, try to hang out with my boys, and play some Xbox, do that thing. Subtleties in life.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Okay. Do you have any pregame rituals or superstitions?
Well, every day I don't know if our nutritionist is around or our strength coach. I eat a drumstick every day. After BP, I like to enjoy, a little ice cream, a little treat, and kind of got to get in that little kid mode, Like I said, it's still a game to me, and I get lost in it. It's unbelievable. So that drumstick kind of starts off that game for me.
All right. Other than AT&T Park, what's your favorite stadium to play in and why?
Oh wow. Let's see. I like Petco Park. I like playing there because I grew up in Southern California, outside the San Diego area, and I used to love going to Qualcomm and watching, and I used to go to games quite often when I was a kid. And there, let's see, I'd say Dodger Stadium too. First ball game I ever went to. It's part of my childhood dream. It's not just to play Major League Baseball, but it's to play at Dodger Stadium against the Dodgers. I've lived that quite a few times now.
So. That's nice. Okay, what personal goals have you set for yourself this year?
Oh, wow. To be honest, my career hasn't been a fluke, and I want to prove not just to my teammates, people out there, to myself. I feel I am competitive enough to be able to compete at a high level here and not look back. My confidence in myself is there. I want to be able to maintain that. I want to be able to stay healthy all year long and put in a solid season from beginning to end.
Okay. A closer needs to have that confidence that you have right there. If Brian Wilson couldn't go in the ninth, do you think if Bochy called on you, do you think you can handle that role?
I think I can do it. I at least feel that I can do it. And compete and be competitive at it, and I don't think I'd be overwhelmed in that position. I'd be proud as hell, if they asked me to do that. That shows that my team has a lot of confidence in me. They think I'm that caliber. I'm good enough to be able to close a game up for them. Yeah, I would be very proud to do that.
All right. Okay, so here's a question I wanted to ask you here is, where were you and how did you react when you got the news that you were getting the call to the show?
I was in AA, June 24th of 08. I'm in Norwich, Connecticut in my apartment. I was actually in bed, still being lazy. It was about 11:30-ish, 12. Bobby Evans called me and said, "Hey, how long does it take you to pack your bags?" I said, "Well, it depends on where I'm going." And he said, "You're going to Cleveland." Why am I going to Cleveland? Like you traded? And he's like, "No, interleague. You're getting put on 25 man." I said, "Don't lie to me." Because I'm not. Because you got a plane ticket, and I had like 4 hours to get there. But I packed right out the gates, and I was at the airport like that. I mean, unbelievable. I mean, phone call, hung up. Called my dad right away. Didn't even call like my lady or anything first. I called my dad first. It's just one of those things where never forget that moment.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say to the Giants fans out there?
Thank you for everything. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for coming out and cheering at me and yelling at me and screaming for me when they announced my name. Thank you for being there, even though I've let you guys down a little bit. The times that I have, it never falters and doesn't waver. And I do take pride in putting that jersey, and it has a lot to do with the sport that fans give us. And I do appreciate everything that is the Bay Area.
All right. Thank you, Sergio. I appreciate it.